We're not at 15 kV, which you get your maximum resolution.
So higher the kV, more resolution.
Up to 15.
Okay, yeah. Lower the spot size, higher the resolution.
Yeah.
And what else did you say? Oh no, that's it. What is CF?
CF.
There. You just pressed CF next to.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's coarse focus or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. All right. So if I want this picture, I'm gonna be freezing it first.
Well, you would hit photo.
Just. I don't even have to.
Freeze gives you the ability, rather than doing a slow, where you can have charging, bands, displacement in your picture, all that stuff. But then you find that if you're working on a faster scan speed, where you're not dwelling on the sample, okay, you don't have this charging.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is hit freeze. It does one frame.
Okay.
And it's frozen. Then you can capture it.
Okay.
So freeze has multiple functions.
But usually we don't have to freeze and.
No, you can just do photo.
There's
photo has multiple photo speeds you can choose from.
There's normal, CF, and HD.
Yeah, you can have slow, faster scan speed, what have you. Some people don't like to sit around, but the slower you take your picture,
the better
it's going to be.
Well, let's try HD. I clicked. Well, the freeze goes up by itself, by the way.
Because it takes a photo, and once it goes through one scan, it's going to stop.
Okay. So it will just go do one scan, not multiple, like 2-3 scans.
Yeah. Because you're doing it in slow.
Then you have to store it as a save.
Okay, then you have to go file save?
Yeah.
You
You have to take it first and then.
I see. And then decide what you're going to do with it.
You set up your file.
Yep.
And what have you.
You make yourself a directory.
Yeah, it's.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the.
Then you have what's also called recipes.
I saw it somewhere under maintenance.
Recipes is you like to run your samples the way you run them.
Okay.
So you can set the scope up to remember you.
So it's like saving the alignment file in there.
Well, alignment file, how you want your KV, all the information that you
Like, and I can just pull up.
And you just click on it, and it goes, oh, here you are, you're back. We're going to do this.
Okay. I think.
There's some generics in there for people who don't know how to set it up.
Yeah.
For metals, ceramics, what have you. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff you can get in.
Okay, I'm getting bored of this. If I want to stop it, then can I stop a photo halfway? If I realize that this is not what I want.
Sure.
Is it?
Can you get another button? That'll work.
And unfreeze.
Is there a report button or something?
Yeah, you just click the camera button again.
Ah, okay.
And then press the freeze button because it was frozen.
Yeah, you unfreeze it.
You unfreeze it, okay.
Well, now before you can get another picture, you got to unfreeze it, right?
Yeah, because it was going to scan and freeze.
What is CF?
CF.
There's normal, CF, HD.
Normal. Normal scan speed.
CF and HD. I saw HD, but.
HD considered high definition.
Yeah, that's for the slowest. It's to represent the 3 speeds.
Okay, that's the intermediate.
Yeah.
Okay, this is much faster, but.
But you'll sacrifice if you were splitting
detail.
hairs.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I know I wouldn't use HD until it's absolutely necessary.
You guys got to do blunt sometime, don't you?
Yeah.
Whether what, waste of what?
I don't know what time it
It's 1 o'clock.
Is it really?
Yeah, time flies.
Any questions?
No.
Okay, let's take that sample out.
Okay.
We'll turn it down and
Okay.
we'll be ready for
Oh,
whoever
as soon
else.
as it finishes, it just opens the save as window by itself.
What'd you do? Oh, when it finished?
When the photo is finished, it just
Yeah.
opens up by
Oh,
itself.
just go down that.
Yeah, just make sure you set your directory, but
Yeah.
close your directory or people will be throwing pictures in.
Yeah.
On top of it, yeah.
So I'll just say the SEM user.
Yeah, you have
Let's
to make a
just
folder on the desktop.
The, one, sorry to interrupt, I'm assuming I know the answer, but I'll ask anyway. The chiller just arrived. Should I just have it put outside the door,
Yeah.
beside where the old chiller should go?
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway. So that's good.
Do I need to get a dolly for
No,
it?
I think he's here. I just got to go down. Terry called me from
Oh,
IT.
okay.
She showed me the wrong spot.
Okay,
Anyway.
Okay.
all right.
Do you save it in the SEM user folder or do you just anywhere you want?
I generally save it under SEM images.
And under that there's like a buttload of folders,
How
like
about just
video,
make a-
music.
Yeah, but you set things up.
I just make
But
a-
I do it under images.
Oh, really? You wouldn't just make a folder on the desktop?
You can,
And then
Okay.
just save it over to your desktop with your name on it?
yeah. Other than the
I'm
fact
trying-
the desktop gets kind of cluttered.
Yeah, that's what happened with the
It
61.
might, yes.
So let's just say,
Make
I
a
mean,
directory with a subdirectory.
technically we can just remove these folders because they're just
It's just,
empty folders.
as long as you're aware that you gotta do maintenance and pull those residual pictures out occasionally. Otherwise your computer will bog down.
Something's blinking. Something's blinking. What's blinking, Mirza?
Oh, it's the photo because I'm still typing the
Oh, it
photo.
says photo. Ah, the photo is blinking. So you could have took the picture just by hitting the photo button.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
One second, control
Just
X.
have to remember where you put it.
I'm just putting it on desktop.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to mess with that chiller until after the can leave. Not the can, but
IDE?
IDE leaves. Got the can on the mind.
Okay. And then I can
I thought Tony was gonna choke you,
choke who?
the Catan guy.
Oh, you said no
He was
bitmap.
interfacing a GIF. Customer bought a used GIF. He was interfacing a GIF, and the guy says, oh. Tony goes to look it up, he says, oh no. He says, the ground goes here and the signal goes there. Just reverse of what we were going to do with the cables. So we hooked them up, and he goes, oh, it doesn't work. But that's okay, it's reversed. Well, yeah, it's reversed because you told us to. And he goes, I can turn a switch. Well, it turns out there's no switch. So he decides he's going to do it on the connector.
Oh,
Touched that connector and blew out that vacuum logic board. I'll see you guys next week. Goodbye. I thought he was going to choke him.
What is this export black and white color normal extended when you're saving?
I bet when you have the EDS, you can colorize things.
Yes, the EDS
Oh, okay, that's
in
good.
color, and it's got to come back in color, and you can export it in black and white.
Now, what are these full image specimen? Right now, specimen.
Full image is, whole thing's a picture.
Let's go back to untrees. Full image is right click it.
Yeah.
Okay. Standard. Okay, this gives you more control. Specimen. Right now it's under observation
Yes, you have.
and comparison.
Yeah, you have modes in which you can operate under. Observation is the most common
Okay.
one that you'll be using.
Okay, when you're in observation, you get all the voltage, acceleration, probe current directly over here. You don't have to go to the
You
other.
don't have to go to setup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Di- okay, what is dynamic focus? I still don't understand dynamic focus.
Dynamic focus. Okay, dynamic focus. Let's say we're looking at a wafer,
Mhm.
okay, something that's really big, okay? And you have an upper and a lower range of focus with the beam.
Mhm.
So when you look at a sample, you were dead set in the middle, you have a little bit of focus above and you have a little bit of focus below for height.
Mhm.
If you tilt through that focus, that part of the picture up here and down here are out of focus.
Right.
Some scopes tilt forward,
Right.
we tilt left and right. So our
Right.
pictures are out of focus.
Right.
And especially with relatively flat samples with large degrees of tilt, you'll get left and right out of focus. What dynamic focus does for you, when you crank it in, okay, it then takes the focal length and stretches it and shortens it
Okay.
so that the whole picture is now in focus.
Okay.
It is an individual application per picture. If
Okay.
you forget to turn it off, I will guarantee you, you will be calling with focus problems. You aren't
Okay.
going to believe this. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I got a picture where the center is in focus and everything else is out.
Yep.
Is it a perfect circle? Yeah.
Dynamic focus.
Dynamic focus is probably on.
Yeah, you can move that thing anywhere you want.
Yes,
There.
and it causes all types of weird things.
The comparison setting, you get these 4 different channels.
Yes.
Now, the 4, there's BEDT, BEDC, LED. So, I mean, what is this?
Has to do with how they process the imaging.
Okay. So it's not, I mean, over here I can have a different processing like BEDT.
Mm-hmm.
Can I click that?
Mm-hmm. You can click anything.
I mean,
Question is, what do you get at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
yeah. Well, it's white completely, so I guess it's not.
You're coming back.
It doesn't look like,
BEDC.
it's like you're making your image disappear.
So these processings are pretty much.
You're putting them up on the center.
Okay.
It has to do with how you want the image processed. This way you get a chance to look at all your choices
What-
at one time.
But then, how? If it's processed by the other one, why couldn't I see the image? It was
Because
what?
they took it away. They put it in the center.
What do you mean put it in the center?
He's saying he moved it from here to here.
It's when you do it, that's what it's, so that you know which.
Okay.
And then if you want it, then you go, oh, I'll take a picture of that.
Yeah, so now that picture was there. Now it's up there. I think is what it says.
Okay.
I understood the same.
Now,
So-
under,
1 second. let
under
me-
stage, you also have stage navigation.
Well, the image processings are they look the same, more or less.
Well, we're not looking at the best samples in
Yeah.
the world.
Sorry, you were saying something?
We were looking at stage navigation,
Stage navigation.
under stage.
Am I looking? Let's go observation. Top view. Stage map. Stage here.
Nope, stage navigation.
Oh, navigator.
Navigate.
Okay. This is what you're talking about, the image.
Now, I believe it's, let's see if we right click.
I guess we have to take a snapshot first.
Yeah. That one's highlighted because it's green, snapshot,
So it puts it there.
puts it there.
Then we move it somewhere else. Okay. Say that. Snapshot again.
Okay.
So now if I want to go back to that,
And I believe it's move.
it's still here.
Yeah, no, we're still on this picture.
Yeah.
one it is.
It says stage, when you right clicked it, it says stage move to center. No, this one, when you right click it here.
Yeah.
Right click,
There it goes.
okay.
I knew it was one of those. I very seldom use it, but
It took it to the center of the,
Unless the max changed.
no.
we're looking at this part of the picture.
No.
No, because you got it deformed. No, this piece is moving.
Yeah.
That piece is moving in the bin because you had those two, or no, is that another spot?
That's another spot.
You got those deformed Ds.
Should be click on the.
Maybe under step control? No, it should be under navigation. Anyway, we can figure that out later. That's a
As well as
luxury.
you click on it, but
It's okay. Because we can. Where's the mouse? Oh. Step control. You can tilt and everything to the software?
yeah.
Okay. Stage map. I mean, usually I look at this and then I go wherever and you can add your location in here, right?
Yes, it has to do with, especially for those samples that you're looking up on Edge.
Yeah.
And that's where your PQ, draw your line. And
Okay. Navigation. That's okay. Okay, that's on the. And one question I had: comparison specimen, full image, cursor. Oh, image rotation. That just rotates the image, not the stage.
right.
How do you rotate the stage? If you have
With
to.
R,
Oh! And you just punch in the degree? Okay.
with R,
X, Y, and what is T?
tilt.
Okay. So you can just do everything from here.
Yes, and then you can look and actually get a pictorial view of the actual tilt.
Yeah, it's, where did I see it?
So I guess now you're back to 0 again. Is that default?
Surface.
Oh, they added vented and you have to put that back in.
Every time?
Yeah,
Oh.
for every sample change.
Okay.
Oh,
That's,
every sample change you have to proceed.
so it's not a set value, it's just, you have to put it,
Because it's
All
always
0.
changing.
got it. Got it. I don't know, where did I
Way to fix that.
frame?
Yeah, we
no.
should stay there permanently.
Where was I? Oh, it was side view.
Yeah.
You can tilt that, and you can see
Tilt,
it's
and you
just-
can actually see where you're at.
Got it.
Reference.
When's your next group?
What is jog?
Whenever they get here.
You have another group coming in?
You want to take a lunch break, Harry?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'm fine.
All right. So when should I have them come down?
Like that? Now it's fine.
Yeah.
We